blood pressure testing changed my life, probably saved my life. I had absolutely no idea that my blood pressure was so high. If it hadn't been for that funding from the British Heart Foundation, if it hadn't been for Hale, I'd have carried on in life doing what I always did until that consequence of my high blood pressure had happened. I'm pretty sure that I was on the road to some kind of heart attack or stroke.
In Bradford, there's over 32,000 people that are undiagnosed with high blood pressure. We are trying to help find those people. So we go out and we deliver blood pressure tests to community places, workplaces. It's really good because we're going to find people that don't get a chance to go to the GPs. There's also the people that we've seen that don't have access to GPs. So it's just trying to reach all of those people.
We have been fortunate to secure funding from the British Heart Foundation across Leeds and Bradford to enable us to test different approaches to managing those populations who wouldn't normally be seen within primary care setting. We know from our current situation that doing more of the same will not result in greater numbers of patients being identified or managed with their blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure is the highest single risk factor for stroke, and patients are often very concerned about having a stroke and being left with residual disability.
Last summer, Holly and her team came in to the centre.
And David came over, put the cuff on, pressed start and sat there, and he's nice and relaxed. And the result came back.
The look on Holly's face, she kind of said to me, it's really high. And I think it was around 178 over 111.
The result was actually off the chart that we had. So that kind of emphasised how high it was.
So I immediately made an appointment with Dr. Power, and within 2 hours I was having my blood pressure tested again. I then got a letter from Dr. Power who said to me, you need to come in and see me. I went to see him and he gave it to me straight. He told me that I was in a massive risk of having a heart attack or a stroke or some life-changing or life-ending event, and that I need to take that seriously.
So although David's story was pretty dramatic, it is actually something that we've seen again and again across Bradford. We can see that we've actually changed those people's lives.
The British Heart Foundation Community Blood Pressure Programme has enabled us in Leeds and Bradford to test different and innovative approaches, and I would encourage other clinical commissioning groups to look at their local populations, to work with them to identify what is the best approach to use to ensuring that the populations are screened in the community.
We've reached quite a few people with high blood pressure, mainly in workplaces, and what's been nice is that we've gone back to those workplaces when they've had like a new set of staff, and people have come back to us and said, oh, thank you so much, been to the GP, I'm now on medication. Quite a lot of people have made massive lifestyle changes as well, which is fantastic. We use System 1 to actually put their blood pressure result on, and often it'll say whether they've actually been to see the GP and what actions have been taken from that.
This isn't a life sentence. This is an encouragement for me to do better in my lifestyle changes. This has been a massive thing, and I would say to anybody, if you've got the opportunity to be tested, have that test, because this could be a life-changing experience for you.
It's quite a simple way of working, but ultimately it can save lives, and it's getting the prevention in rather than the cure.